This is a quick flip idea that can be done with Hall of Fame inductees. This morning we're going to look at the Football Hall of Fame, and I just pulled up this article here, and it's talking about the players that will go into the Football Hall of Fame this year, 2024, the inductees list, and it talks about honors reported indicated the notable players: Steve, Michael, Devin Hester, and Julia Peppers, all associated with Chicago Bears, are detailed by the Chicago Sun-Times, blah, blah, blah. So, leading up to the official announcement, inclusion of three notable players. So I'm sure all three of these, I'm assuming, are going in the NFL, because I don't know. So I'm looking. I'm just trying to do my research. Steve, Michael, Devin Hester, and Julian Peppers from the Chicago Bears. Andre Johnson was also inducted among the inductees. Dwight Freeney, Patrick Willis, and Randy Grandishar, while no coaches or contributors were elected. Okay, so these are all Chicago Bears. Chicago's a huge sports town. So this is the process that I go through. And we're going to talk about Steve McMichael here. I'm going to do Steve McMichael, and then I'm going to walk you through the process and what I do. And you can do this with, again, any Hall of Fame, baseball, football, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to go to eBay here, and I'm going to look for Dave McMichael or Steve McMichael. Steve McMichael rookie card. Okay, here it is right here. Now, the first thing I want to know is, what does this sell for if it's been PSA graded? So I want to say PSA there, and I want to really look at 10s and 8s. There's a 5 that goes for $38.99. So if I paid $20 to have it graded, I've got almost a double. I can almost double. It's almost at $40. PSA 7. Let me look at completeds. Completeds. I want to know, what does this card sell for if it's graded PSA? So a 7 is about $70. It went for $70. An 8, $189. This is looking pretty good. A 6, $33. Another 8 for almost $300 right here. A 9 for $400. Wow. So at the worst case scenario, if it was a 3, PSA 3, there's a 7. I'm looking for a 3. 6. Looking for a graded card. Don't see a 3, which is really a good sign, because it's not that old of a card, really, in the whole scope of things. Okay, so a PSA 9, what did it go for? $400. Here's a 6 for 33. So even if I spent $20 and I spent $5 for the card, I'm still making money. With these Hall of Fame inductees, quick flips. What I'm really trying to do today is March. I think the ceremony is in this summer sometime, maybe June, July. I can't remember. So I got time right now. If I get the cards in, if I can find some that are worth sending to be graded, send them to be graded, get them back, and then sell them, post them the week of the Hall of Fame ceremonies, because that's when all the information, all the news reports, everything will be on ESPN, and that's when you'll see usually a spike in the cards. I mean, if I can make 50% return, honestly, I'm happy with that. I would like to double my money, but let's see what cards are available. I know that the if I can get a 9 or 10, it's hundreds of dollars. On the low end, what do we talk about? $34, $35. PSA 6, $33.99. So there's not a lot of money there. So I want to find the best card that I can raw. And I'd like to find a lot of these that I can, a lot, LOT, numerous, 8, 10, 12 of these cards that I can get, turn around, have graded, and if it makes sense, be ready when that Football Hall of Fame news hits, which will be coming up, before we know it. So the next thing I'm going to look for is I'm just going to look at how much I can buy this card for. I'm going to search from the lowest price forward, and I'm just going to say Hall of Fame rookie card investment lot. And I have no idea what these cards go for raw. Just see if it makes sense. Okay. That's not the same card. That's a score. Which there's probably way overproduced, would be my guess. Okay, here's 6 cards for $10 each. The starting bid, and buy it now for $20 a card, or I can buy individual cards $12. There's an ISA graded 10. They're asking $1,700 for that card. This one's not even graded, and they're wanting $249. So you can see the prices are kind of all over the place. Okay. So I'll check this every day for a while. Let me go back and look at these 6. I'm just looking at the condition. See, that's got a nick on that corner right there. I don't know if you can tell. See the white showing, These black borders are really hard to get good grades because they nick up. Any card with a black border nicks up real easy. So you see the white right there along the top. This one right here looks pretty good from the picture. Could possibly be a 10. That corner looks a little soft. That one looks good. That corner looks a little soft right there. Looks good right there. Okay, so I feel confident that a couple of these could come back at 9. So let's just look real quick. Rookie card. I want to say PSA 9. Let's just say 8 to be safe. 8. And let me look at completeds. Completed 8s. Wow, there's one that went for $2.99. And see, what I'm banking on is the price of this card to shoot up during that week when he's inducted into the Hall of Fame. I think that's when you can maximize your price on this card. But that's pretty interesting that this one already sold for $2.99. That was just last month in February. Here's a 633. This one's not graded. A 6, a 7. 7 is 69. So say $70. It cost me 20 to grade it. So that would put me 70 minus 20 at $50. If a card costs 20, then I'm at $30 profit. If I bought it at 20, had it graded, I'm 40 into it. I sell it for 70. I'm making $30 profit, which is almost doubling my money. That's with a 7. If it comes back an 8, it drastically increases. Drastically increases. So if I can get an 8 and I've got $20 in for the card, I bought the card for 20 raw, $20 to have it graded, I'm in for 40. If it came back an 8, I'm looking at $250 profit. If I could get that. So this is getting more interesting all the time. So let me look again. Buy now for 99 cents. And I've been doing my calculations based upon $20 a card. Look at this one. These corners look great. A little white dot right there. But other than that, the card looks good. There's no way that's not an 8. I don't see any major dings. No, not a lot of white showing. This card looks good. That was my. I've got so many. I've got so many. I've got so many windows open here. Let me look again. And this ceremony is going to be. Just trying to see how much time I have here. I know it's this summer, but it doesn't say that I see in this article. So let me. Oh, it's $35. No wonder. Oh, it already sold. Let me go back and get off of these completeds. Okay, let's look one more time. Investment lot. Okay, $60 for 6 cards. That's the starter. I can buy now for $20 a card. We've already looked at the numbers. I mean, even if they come back as 6, 7, I'm still going to make money on it. For 86 tops, 85. So that's his second year card. Here's one raw for 49. Here's one raw for 20 or best offer. $9.99 or best offer. I'd really like to find a lot. There's not a lot of people selling multiples of this card, but you can see there's a lot that are less than $20. This one's been autographed. That's why the price is so high. Free shipping. I'm just looking at how many of these I can buy for less than $20. Nobody's really selling lots, but there are a lot of individual cards. Here's the only lot that I see. Okay, it ends tomorrow. One day, 10 hours. So I'm going to watch this. Just going to keep an eye on that. And I will probably bid on it because honestly, if I see this getting several bids, then I know there's other people out there that are probably doing what I'm doing. And I might just go in and buy this card. Or buy this lot for the asking price and get them at $20 a card. Six cards, $20 each would be $120. Free shipping. Let me just remind myself one more time what this card goes for in a PSA 8. Look at completed. Yeah, $300, right at 300. 300. One card sold at 300. Pay $20 a card for 6. That's 120. I had them all graded. It'd be another 120. $20 a card. So I'm in at 240. And if I have one that comes back, get them all graded so I can sell them all. If one comes back an 8 and I can sell it for 300, I'm all in at 240. I've got a $50 profit and 5 more cards to sell. This is looking really, really good. So the process that I've gone through, hopefully this is making sense for you guys. And again, I don't know a lot about Steve Michael. I'm not a huge NFL fan. I wasn't collecting during this time, but why not go in, buy them all, 240, send them all to get graded. If one comes back an 8, No, it's not 240. Yeah. I'm messing myself up with my math. It's too early in the morning. $20 to get it graded. 6 cards is 120 plus 120 for the cards. That was with a 240. 240. If I could sell 1/8 for 300, I got a $60 profit and 5 more graded cards to sell during that week when this guy goes in the Hall of Fame and when I expect there to be a lot of interest in his cards and the prices to be increasing. So I hope that makes sense. Now, the last thing I want to share with you, I did this with the other 2 inductees, and I'll just show you. They weren't as interesting as that, but you can see purchase history. And I've got these coming. These are the other players. This is Julius Peppers, one of the other inductees. And I just bought a lot of 17 cards. And they were less. 17 cards for $19 for about $1 a card. Then I bought this individual card of Devin Hester. He's the other member from the Bears that's going in for $2. Here's another Devin Hester lot of 10 rookie cards for $4.99. I'm into these for 50 cents a piece. Devin Hester rookie card lot, $10. And there was 9 of these, I believe. So you can see I've been buying some more Devin Hester rookie card and stars. I bought this lot. It's coming to me for $13.75, 8 cards. So these are other Hall of Fame inductees that will be going in. I bought these. They're on their way. They're coming. So I'll look at these and do the exact same thing that I just walked you through with the Steve McMichael rookie cards lot. And the more I think about this, well, I'll wait. I'm not going to put this video out yet, though, until this auction is over, because somebody will come in and scoop this up. And I am willing to pay the buy now price for this if I can get them a little bit cheaper. That's my hope. So I'm going to wait till this auction ends tomorrow. But it 1/8 of these 6 cards. If one comes back an 8, then I've got all my investment back plus $60 profit plus 5 more cards to sell. So my plan at this moment, again, I've got these other cards ordered too. They're coming in. I'll look at those and analyze it. But with these 6, that's a buy for sure. Based upon what these cards are looking like, because these up here, this top one here looks really good. And I think this one right here looks really good. If I don't get at least a couple of 8s from this, now see the white there. This might be a 6 or 7, but I think there's a couple of 8s in here, maybe 9s, possibly even 10s, and then it will get real interesting. But I'll give you guys an update on this. I just wanted to show you my thought process, what I do. And the main point that I wanted to make is you can look, this is looking who's going into the Hall of Fame, and it's the Hall of Fame inductee quick flip. Whether we're talking football, baseball, um, basketball, any Hall of Fame inductee, buy them, a few months out before the ceremony, have them ready, have them graded, the ones that you want to have graded, and have them ready to sell during, I would list them the week of or a few days before the actual ceremony. And you'll do really well because I think all these cards will go up in value during that week. So I hope this helps you. I hope it kind of gives you the thought process that I go through when I'm doing this. This is a simple procedure. You don't need to know anything about football. If you'd lined up any of these three players in front of me and said, name that player, I couldn't have done it. Don't know anything about these guys. All I know is they're going into the Hall of Fame. I can buy their rookie cards raw, have them graded, and turn around and flip them as quick as possible during that week of the Hall of Fame ceremonies and make a really good return on my initial investment. So I'm excited to see how all this plays out. I will give you an update on this. If you've not subscribed to our website, to the updates, go over to www.cmg. When I start recording, a lot of times it messes with the load times on some of these sites and stuff. Get too many windows open and so yeah, cmgsportscardinvestments.com, and the information article will be here. A lot of good information, a lot of investing ideas and tips for you, especially if you're new to this market. That's what this site is really designed to let people know. Even if you don't know anything about sports, you don't know anything about cards, there's a sequential, systematic approach that you can take to sports card investing after you do your research, like I've kind of shared with you, and make your own decisions. But you can flip these sports cards and make, what's most people would consider to be obnoxious returns for your time, effort, and energy. So thanks for watching. I hope this helps you. Make sure you go to cmgsportscardinvestments.com and right here sign up for the newsletter so you can stay in the loop. Our newsletter subscribers will be the first that will give the opportunity to check out this video before we make it public. So just wanted to give you guys a heads up. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Have a great day.